how much you weigh?
How much I weigh.
Fat.
I'm not fat.
Fat.
I'm not fat, boss.
That's fat.
Yeah. Grab it again, son. Grab it again. Grab it again.
It's just something he got to learn from. And, you know, that's my brother too. So, you know, things happen, man. We all bump our head. You know, I've done a lot of stuff, you know, that could have, you know, ended my life. So, you know, things happen. I just wish the best for him, and hopefully that, you know, he heed the warning and they get back focused.
Boxing IQ is off the charts. You know what I'm saying? Next to Canelo, I'm not taking nothing away from you, but just a little bit better.
Errol Spence Jr. visits Terence Crawford at his training camp as Crawford prepares for the Canelo fight. Despite their history as rivals, the two share laughs and lighthearted moments, displaying mutual respect. Spence's visit brings positive energy to the camp, offering silent encouragement while observing Crawford's intense training.
Easy. What are you talking about?
There it goes.
We're talking crazy.
That's all.
Hey, this nigga still.
Once an in-ring rival of Terence Crawford, Errol Spence Jr. is now openly showing admiration and support for the man who defeated him, rather than harboring resentment. Spence has praised Crawford's skills with unexpected sincerity. His comments have stirred conversation in boxing circles, proving respect can surpass personal rivalry and loss.
I mean, it could happen. I mean, why not? If Crawford want to challenge himself to be great, let him try to be great, you know. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm with it. So, you know, I'll be going for Bud, you know, if he fight Canelo, I'll be going for him. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna win or lose, but I definitely be going for Crawford. I think if anybody can pull it off, he can pull it off. He's chasing greatness, so why not? Canelo came up to 175 and all that, and fought Kovalev and fought the other guy too. So I mean, if he can do it, and he started at 147. So I mean, if he's doing it, why can't Crawford do it?
Big event. Terence Crawford has consistently expressed quiet confidence. In media appearances, he's made it clear he's unlike Canelo's past opponents, emphasizing his unique mental and physical edge. Without boasting or trash talk, Crawford has delivered calm yet bold statements that reflect his strong belief in his identity as a fighter.
It's gonna be difficult. You take it to your mom.
I'm taking them. And ain't nothing you're gonna be able to do about it. Come fight.
And I know Turkey's in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Experiencing a humbling defeat in the ring with Terence Crawford, Errol Spence's recent comments reveal a deep respect and clearer understanding of Crawford's danger. Rather than responding with bitterness, Spence praised Crawford's exceptional speed and fight IQ, emphasizing that it's not just physical quickness, but mental agility that allows Crawford to read, adapt, and dismantle opponents in real time.
On social media, said if I come back, I'll be a shell of myself. You know, if he comes back, you know, he probably not gonna come back. He's damaged. I just, you know, use it all as fuel. Some people can use it all and be not motivated and be like, and let that knock them down. I use it as fuel. I use it as motivation. I was undisciplined, you know, doing the wrong things, and not living the life I should have lived. You know, and then after the accident, I had to, you know, get right to be right. So that's what happened. Got right.
Which trainer, Brian Bomac McIntyre, didn't downplay Canelo Alvarez's legacy. Instead, he offered a measured, analytical take. He acknowledged Canelo's experience and raw power, but pointed to the finer details that define elite fighters: speed, timing, and adaptability. According to Bomac, Crawford's technical precision and ring IQ give him a crucial edge, even if the physical matchup appears lopsided. His quote, "Skills pay the bills," captures his belief that brute strength alone can't match a cerebral, mobile fighter like Crawford, one who brings depth, strategy, and sharp execution to every round.
Somebody like that, like a Canelo, and not only is his offense, he's got to have defense too. You know what I'm saying? So, styles makes fights. Bud got the better skills, and he got the better mind too.
Do you think with the styles in mind, but also the weight in mind, he can get that job done based on he's just so much more excelling in the skill.
You know what? He gonna get the job done. I promise you. He'll get the job done. You know, because you know, boxing IQ is next to Canelo. Not taking nothing away from you, but Bud just a little bit better.
I can tell you fully believe in your fighter and he believes in himself too. There was a slight back and forth at the press conference there. That was just a battle of belief. Who believes they're better? Obviously Terence believes he's better. Did you look into that? What happened at the press conference there as the first
That's
war
just
of words?
that's just press conference, man. You the reason why I believe into my fighter is because from day one. The first day he walked in the gym to where we at now. We haven't lost yet. Okay? He got a loss. He got 2 losses.
How does that affect him coming into this fight?
Derek James, trainer of multiple world champions, has warned Canelo Alvarez not to approach this fight like his past bouts. According to James, Terence Crawford is a unique threat, fluid, explosive, and hard to time. He highlighted Crawford's speed and composure under pressure, insisting this matchup will require Canelo to be at his absolute best.
It's a great challenge because I think both guys have great attributes, right? That you know what they do, and I think they have great attributes. I think that so we're looking to possibly see a great matchup, a great fight, and one could be an intellectual fight from Crawford, smart, intelligent fight, and I think Canelo probably has to be the matador in this one.
He has to be the what?
Matador,
Matador, yeah.
You got to, basically, what let me see, the bull.
The bull. Canelo has to be the bull in this one.
You got to be it because I think you're fighting somebody faster, more athletic. You got to put whatever it is that he's doing, he has to be better at that than he is at any other night in his life.
But you know, the big talk here and the thing that I always go back to is just the weight class. Crawford's going up 3 weight classes. The last time he fought, he went up on weight, fought Madrimov. You say you don't watch boxing, but he got, a lot of people.
Madrimov.
Oh,
yeah, I saw that
yeah,
fight.
154.
I saw that fight.
Many within the boxing world see Crawford's pursuit of this fight as a legacy-defining moment. It's not merely about adding another title, but about securing his place among the sport's all-time greats. Defeating Canelo, one of boxing's biggest stars, would elevate Crawford beyond stats and accolades, showcasing his versatility and fearlessness. Analysts believe the challenge alone speaks volumes about his greatness.
Terence Crawford won that fight easily. I need to see Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford right now. I know the weight concerns everybody, but now you see Terence Crawford can go up in weight and actually compete. You can be concerned all you want, but I generally believe that was the warm-up. Bud wants this for his legacy. I think he can beat Canelo. The problem with Bud is not flashy. He doesn't have aura. If you look up the word Black Air Force Energy, Bud's face would be plastered all over it. The opportunity is there. Let's make this.
Some experts believe Terence Crawford should study Dmitry Bivol's blueprint for his victory over Canelo. Bivol disrupted Canelo's rhythm through mobility, smart angles, and precise, well-timed punches. Fortunately for Crawford, those traits are already part of his game. His southpaw stance, fluid footwork, and sharp counters naturally give him a similar tactical.
Bivol is the fight you gotta study if you're Crawford. Crawford ain't Floyd, but he can do a Bivol. The problem is Bivol's a big dude. This is rough because this fight is only a matchup fight. Let me tell you what I mean. I got a lot of fighters Canelo fought at 168 beating Crawford. I got Caleb Plant beating Crawford. I got Berlanga beating Crawford. I got Callum Smith beating Crawford. Just way too huge, of course. But that's why Crawford ain't campaigning at 168. He's trying to beat Canelo because Canelo is a special case. He's one of the best fighters of all time, and he's actually a little guy who ballooned up to 168.
Crawford's mindset has long been his greatest weapon. He's built his career not on hype, but on real-life experiences inside and outside the ring. When asked about handling pressure, he speaks with calm conviction. He's been fighting in some form his entire life. That deep-rooted grit is evident in the quiet confidence he brings to every moment.
Being elusive in fighting Canelo.
However I gotta fight, I'm gonna win. Simple as that. I'm not gonna let
somebody else force me or tell me how to fight when I've been fighting my whole life. You know, I won't be running. You know, I could tell you that. But I will be, you know, doing a lot of touching.
Veteran voices in boxing, like Sugar Ray Leonard, emphasize that size alone doesn't determine victory. Their stance is grounded in fundamentals, timing, ring IQ, and adaptability. They see Crawford as an embodiment of those traits. Even when physically outsized, a fighter with superior awareness and mental control can dictate the fight. Leonard, having faced legends, believes Crawford's psychological sharpness can outmaneuver a heavier, less agile opponent.
You know, what about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap, or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terence.
I mean, that's true, but you know what, there's always a way. Put it that, there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
Fight now official. Analysts are buzzing over the stylistic clash. Canelo brings a heavy, pressure-based style fueled by explosive bursts, while Crawford thrives on movement, subtle pivots, and sharp counters. Experts see this as more than power versus speed. It's a battle of calculated force against dynamic improvisation and fluid strategy.
I think Canelo, he likes to go to the same combinations, you know, quite repetitively, whereas Crawford is unpredictable, and in spite of him not having the size, it's the shots that you don't see that hurt the most, and maybe Crawford can hit him with some unexpected shots. And because of the repetitiveness of Canelo, maybe he can time him. Maybe he can counterpunch with him, because Crawford is unbelievable at that. But I'm fascinated to see if Crawford has the power to get the respect of Canelo Alvarez, because when you don't, it's a long night. It's not nice. Like Crawford did well against Madrimov, and he won that fight for me quite clearly. But Madrimov was countering him. You know, if you can counter the counterpuncher, you can give them a lot of problems when they're not used to that. And Canelo, great as Terence Crawford is, we've never seen him in there with someone with the power of Canelo Alvarez. This is a different world of power. And look, maybe Canelo doesn't throw as many shots as he used to, and maybe Crawford might look at that and go, you know what, I'm going to try and outpoint this guy, not get into a war with him, but just show my boxing, you know, genius and outpoint him and outland him. That's possible. It is. This is why this is such a fascinating matchup, man. You know, we've been treated to some amazing fights. Usyk Fury, for example, this is another one of those mega fights on Riyadh season.
Recent Riyadh season footage from Crawford's training camp reveals a fighter in top form. From early stretches to intense bag work, his focus is unwavering. His team runs precise drills and high-tempo sessions, leaving nothing to chance. This isn't just hard work. It's purposeful preparation driven by clear intent and discipline. Turki Al-Shika's bold declaration about the importance of this fight has significantly intensified the buzz. As a key figure in Saudi Arabia's sports scene, his involvement signals massive global interest. Standing confidently between Crawford and Canelo, he framed the event as more than just a bout. It's a defining spectacle for boxing in 2025. Viral images of his enthusiasm spread quickly, elevating the match to heavyweight status beyond titles and belts. For both fans and insiders, Al-Shika's energy confirmed what many suspected. This isn't just another fight, it's a global...
Wonderful.
Because we are two fighters.
Yeah, two fighters.
True fight.
True, yeah. No, not YouTuber fighters.
Huh?
Not YouTuber fighters. Yeah.
They need to talk and talk chat about the fight because they want to say something. The people know we are great fighters. We're gonna training for this fight. Yeah. We don't need to talk. I am sure in the end, in the mid of September, we will have one of the greatest fights ever happened in boxing, and I am sure.
With the event set for September 13th in Las Vegas, the city's storied legacy of championship bouts adds extra gravity. From Ali to Mayweather, Vegas has hosted boxing's most iconic showdowns, and Crawford versus Canelo is poised to join that lineage. The global spotlight, electric crowds, and high-stakes atmosphere promise to amplify every second in the ring. Promoters and fans alike are counting on that signature Vegas energy. There's a growing sense that when these two fighters step under the bright lights, history will already be unfolding, long before the first punch is thrown.
Toughest matchups of his career against a 41-0 undefeated Bud Crawford. That fight is set to take place on Saturday, September 13th in the city of Las Vegas.
Crawford's track record reveals a fighter who's overcome every challenge across multiple weight classes, from junior lightweight to welterweight, all while staying undefeated. His greatest weapon is adaptability. He doesn't just win, he evolves. Few fighters today display such fluid intelligence in the ring. Whether facing relentless pressure or technical sharpshooters, Crawford adjusts, dismantles, and dominates. This upcoming bout presents a new mountain to climb, but if his history is any indication, Crawford isn't just preparing.
Crawford, on the other hand, he has been walking down his fighters, and people don't see that but me. For some reason, when I had that tape, people were screaming cat. And it's like David Ebenezer, Errol Spence, Sean Porter, Gamboa, a meme machine. Even against Madrimov, the way he won the fight was by fighting. It wasn't Floyd Mayweather sticking. This guy has been too athletically gifted, and I mean too strong for his ops. When he's in orthodox, he boxes more. When he switched, he becomes a puncher. And now he's coming out southpaw. He ends you. He is not, you gotta watch him fight. He does do athletic things where his hands and his feet work together and he catches you for sure. But what he mostly do is he punishes and he bullies his op because he walks you down and whips.
As Crawford steps up to face Canelo in the middleweight division, experts caution that this jump in weight brings unique challenges. Facing naturally bigger opponents requires adapting without sacrificing the core traits that define his success. Strategic weight gain, refined timing, and stamina management will be crucial. While Crawford's speed and reflexes give him an edge, maintaining them at a higher weight is essential. If he can make the transition without compromise, this fight could reshape perceptions of what's possible across weight classes and further cement his legacy.
I feel great about it, man. Just talking to Bud, and he motivated. He ready to go.
He's been waiting a long time for this fight. You know what I mean? You guys are taking off a long time. Just waiting for the Canelo fight. Haven't fought since August last year.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more.